looked at it, looked and saw that on there, and I went,
Yeah, that was I told her the vehicle was lying out there. When I got there, it was
Thank you. You want to trade places?
Okay. It's really just so I can get the whole room.
Oh, I know. I just want you to.
Okay. I'll switch you. You got everything?
Usually ADHD out.
I could probably. Shit, I'm
I'm sorry. No, I'm good. I won't go over.
It's been plugging in a lot.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Okay. I think we can go room.
You're fine.
That's a silly little dance he does. Calibrating. It'll hold a whole bunch of different devices. It'll hold like a full-size camera. So it's just easier.
Do you know what the passwords are?
that's what I need for my firearm.
They probably make them.
Yeah, is this the same link that, you sent to Marissa?
It should be the same one.
But he's got.
Yeah, brand new computer. My computer does not remember.
Is it the same one that you sent to Marissa?
She's on it right now.
I know, but the other people.
They're on it. I don't know. I can stop it, reset it and all that. One person's in it, so I assume they were on there. Zoom's not working wrong. One person's in, the rest of them aren't.
Just fine with me. I'm gonna fold
Well, we.
One person's in.
I just sent them that picture to see if that's it.
What?
I sent them that picture that was on the screen to see if that was it.
Same building just next door.
Next to you?
In the back of my
Yeah,
office.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna give Jake just a minute to see if he can fix our issue.
One person's in, why the others aren't in, I don't know. It should be one or all or nothing.
Recording in progress.
I tell Marissa to try to log back in. Oh, there she is. So it works for her. So will you have her forward what she has?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're getting it in now.
Would you have to come in?
Today we do. All right, we have John D. Nicola and Savage Broadcast. Anybody else checking?
I believe there are a couple more people looking to get in.
Okay, whatever you guys just did, help them do it. I'm not a Zoom person.
Tell Marissa to post that somewhere.
Marissa, can you post that? We're gonna let them work that out. They have a couple of, as soon as they get it through, I'll admit them. And then I need to work on this password.
Yeah, you can start.
Oh, there's the
do need an agenda. And, meeting, we want us meeting.
Do we have an extra agenda? Okay. So we're gonna start at 6:31. We're going to continue to work on getting these people in. I don't know why they're not able to get in. But anyway, if everyone could stand with me and say the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I talked to Chaplain Ehart. He is not going to be here tonight. He is out of state. So we'll do roll call. Gary Massey. Cody.
Yes.
Jay.
Here.
Joe.
Here.
I am here. Eric is excused. He has a family emergency he's dealing with. And Ron is absent. Also, our lawyer is here. Do we need an executive session for any reason?
Do we need to discuss some police?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think everybody's pretty well on board.
Okay.
So, okay,
But you can't discuss them unless they are present.
unless they are present, yeah, so. Do we have any changes or additions to the agenda?
Yes, Scarlett would like to be added under old business.
Old business?
It might be old or new, I'm not sure which, so.
We'll put it under old.
Public comment.
Good try.
I haven't heard the question.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Young kids are back at Harper Texas. We lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
Oh, we need, administrator for, what was it, Jay?
We need an administrator for Alert 360 so that we can actually access our security system. At the moment, we don't have an administrator on staff.
So let's make that E under new business. And that's for, is it 360 security?
I think it's Alert 360.
Alert 360.
I attempted to get into it.
For people that want to make public comment, do they have to be put on the agenda, or will you just call public
Sign in.
comment?
Sign in.
Sign in.
I don't, where is it? Is it?
No, I just,
What you on there, Mr. Petty?
it's all,
Okay.
this is all new to me. I don't know nothing about nothing, girl.
Oh, you're on here, Mom.
I did.
Come on there, you better be.
I'm just sure we get back with this stuff.
Is everybody signed in that wants to be on public comment? Do you want to be on public comment?
I already signed up.
Okay. You signed in. You're on the agenda. Do you guys need to talk? Okay. So I'm going to ask for an approval to the changes to the agenda. We've added B. Scarlett is under old business. And E is admin for the emergency of the business. Do I have a motion? All in favor? Then we're gonna go to public comments.
We got the book?
Please. Like looking around like a crazy woman. And this timer is actually on the table. That new timer.
Okay.
It's fancy.
Scarlett, do you want to say something or do you want to wait for your?
Well, I told them if I was able to get on the agenda that I would not do
Okay.
public. Okay.
Bonnie?
I just wanted to, this is the fourth meeting in a row I've brought this up and it hasn't been addressed. The mosquito spraying needs to commence. I'd like to know the schedule on that.
I don't know the schedule, but I know that Gary did talk to Jesus.
Okay.
And Jesus is gonna do our spraying for us, and it's gonna be a lot cheaper than having spray.
What about the lights?
And then
Nathan always used
also,
to fix the lights,
I'd like you guys to.
but Nathan did everything.
The candidates for sheriff.
I talked to Mizella today, it was in the works.
Anybody off the top of your heads know what the additional cost is that they're saying we need to pay for the regular patrol?
I'm not sure, I know that in Ordway, when I was in Ordway in 21, it was like 65,000 a year. So I don't know.
About to go, huh?
What to ask them.
Okay, I can hear.
They were told from Ordway that that's why they pay property tax. I mean, it's right in your tax that you pay the sheriff's office.
That's what I got to.
So,
Yeah.
I did talk to Mizella, it will be on a Saturday, coming soon, I'm gonna invite both candidates to come, and we'll kind of do a debate like we did when we ran a couple years ago. Bring your questions, we'll write them all down, somebody will ask the questions, and we'll get answers from both.
And can you guys send in all text to make us aware that's gonna be?
Yes.
Okay. And then just real quick notification, as I informed everybody, there's an astronomical amount of stray cats on that side of town. But, be aware, there's a humongous bobcat that's been cruising around Main Street lately, so the cat population has increased slightly. So if you've got small children or small animals, keep a close eye, because that bobcat is huge.
Have those the coyotes been disappearing too? We haven't heard much of those in town anymore.
Yeah, so just so everybody is aware.
So,
That's all.
thank you. Next.
Anyone Wilson, Sam?
Oh.
I was gonna
Am
say
I
Sam,
on the
but.
agenda?
Not today, no.
Okay, because I was supposed to be on there, but I'm gonna put my 2 cents in now. I was over at Southeast. I guess I give this to you. Either we take $1,714.39, or we lose all our project work.
How much do you say?
Remember, we went through and asked them to pull that 100 shares out, they did. So that's added on there.
So how do we get that off there?
Well, because I drove to Pueblo to find out about that Thursday
It found,
at Southeast to find out about the project water. I'll step back here. And, that was the price they gave us that we owe. If we don't get that paid by the 1st of March,
no.
we'll lose our project water. Then you'll have zero water to run your wells on.
Is it 1st of March or
1st of March.
March past?
This is
Yeah, I mean, 1st April,
That's
Today's
today.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna run up there hopefully tomorrow and take care of this.
But if they're gonna take that 100 shares off, do we still have to pay that?
I'm not gonna pay that 100 shares because that was supposed to be, Cindy, you know as well as I do.
That was
That
that
was
phone
supposed to come
call.
out of that account.
That was that phone call we were on. Is that right?
That's
When I
correct.
was at work and I
And
called
they
in.
promised us that it was taken out
Uh-huh.
and that we was ahead of the game. Well, lo and behold, we still had 378 shares, acre feet of water behind the dam is what Southeast is telling me.
Uh-huh.
And we have to pay rent on that. And I know we don't have the money to do it, but by God, I like taking water. I'm gonna go up
Me too.
and make arrangements with her to either pay it later or I'll pay it tomorrow and you folks gonna have to pay me back.
Okay. What time are you going?
First thing in the morning.
I'll be here at 8.
Huh?
I'll be here at 8.
You'll be here at 8?
Yes. So do you want to stop in and we'll discuss what we're gonna do? Maybe we could call them in the morning and find out why they didn't take that 100 shares out.
We need
Yeah,
to,
we
we
can
need to
call
check our water fund bank account and see if they actually pulled the bank or the money out. If they pulled the money out, it's paid for.
Because we can't lose that project for the folks.
Yeah.
We've been down that road here 4 or 5 years ago. We don't want to go down it again
Okay.
because this water ain't gonna get no cheaper.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more scarce too.
Okay.
That's
So you want to
exactly
stop
right.
here before you go?
I'll stop here before I go to call, make sure we call them, see if we can't get some added extra days on there.
Okay.
And that's where we're at with the water. But this is the problem I've got. I got my trash bill. I don't quite understand
I
it.
thought you didn't get a trash bill.
I got it, well, I ordered a dumpster, a 6-yard, which I expect to pay for.
Okay.
I came in here and asked Vicki, how come it was $600, almost $600? She told me it was because of construction out equipment. And the trash trucks had to make a special dump on it. Now, this old man was born at night, but I wasn't born last night.
Mm-hmm.
They dumped that 6-yarder along with my regular trash dumpster, went down the street and dumped the next dumpster. So somebody's trying to blow hot air someplace.
Why are they charging you for
And I'm
water?
getting charged up the kazoo for construction equipment, construction trash, where I can't figure where it's coming from.
Sam, so that we don't take up a lot of time in public comment. So that we don't take up a lot of time in public comment, can you and I get together about this and we'll get it resolved?
Yeah, because
Be
this,
more than happy to.
Thank you,
this
sir.
bill is wrong anyway. Because
We
it's
need to
not
fix it,
working.
but now's not the moment.
Yeah.
I go public comment,
We're with you, sir. I'm gonna take care of you tomorrow, I promise.
okay, and I'll be here at 8 o'clock in the morning.
We'll be here too.
Okay.
Okay. I'm out of here
Oh,
Okay.
that was short-lived.
then. Thank you.
Okay. 8
And I'll
o'clock.
make sure Lee's anytime that you folks need it.
Yes, sir. I got your number. I'll call you. Robert Petty?
I had a few issues and Sam covered one of them, and that was the project water. Like he said, you don't get it, you don't pump the wells. And, that's do away with everything else, but not the water. Had to write a list. I've heard conflicting stories. I just want to verify it on the record. I've heard that the audit is done and submitted, and I've heard that it is not.
Okay, I can answer that question. All 4 of us that went to the auditors heard the very same thing, that we were done. We just needed to have a few things added that Vicki needed to send, then they were gonna hand it to us to handle. When Jay came in and told me that they weren't done, I said, no, that's not what we heard. I immediately called Steven, I immediately called Cody, and I immediately came down and talked to Vicki. We all heard the same thing. We were not correct. We have to have, everything is there, except the one piece that I am still working on to get together, which is our assets. As soon as I get that to them, they are going to hand it to Hancock and Fraser and Rocky Ford. Probably, that's who they're probably gonna get. They have to sign off on it, and then we can hand it to Doma. So we're looking at July.
July.
There's an extra piece.
Yes,
Yeah, so the
It may not be
CPA,
July, it may be August.
yeah, it's
And they're
that,
actually waiting on an IRS to
yeah,
get back to us. Now, they've already reached out to them about some documents we're missing. Apparently, we've gotten several notices saying we're working on it, we'll get back to you. But according to the CPA, who is not an auditor, he is a book reconstructor. He is fixing from 21 until 23.
It's not an audit.
I spoke to him. He's on it. He's waiting on that asset sheet. He's also waiting on the IRS, which may be out of our control. The documents he needs may be in there very soon, probably starting this week. We're going to tear apart all of our files because lots of stuff is out of order or missing. We're gonna fix it so that we can get this gap filled.
yeah, and
We have
it's,
a plan. We just,
We're talking August.
according to the CPA, probably August.
and that is totally my fault because we misunderstood.
so basically the CPA did the paperwork. We gotta have an auditor do the footwork, and then we all turn it in to the state, and it's rectified, so.
So it's right there. I mean, we just I jumped the gun. Because I understood that they were done, they were ready as soon as we handed him this stuff, we signed off on it and took it. Because he even talked about us taking it to them or them taking it to them. You know,
You guys got my kudos for getting it caught up to this point.
yeah.
All the neglect over previous years, so
So,
you guys got the kudos for that one.
and I will tell you that Hancock and Springs are very good. They are very good. So and it won't take them long at all. If everything is in line as it looked in line that day to us, I mean, I thought everything looked perfect. The girl that is working on it at the office in Pueblo, she has gone through every piece of paper we have sent her. It is all spreadsheets. It is beautiful. She did beautiful work.
To be clear though, the auditor hasn't actually accepted the work.
Yeah, they haven't
We reached out
accepted
to
it yet.
them, they have not said yes, so all of this is in limbo.
And
Get
I'm
a
sure
smell
she's,
test from the CPA, that's
a start.
yeah.
But as he said, he is too close to the numbers to audit, so it has to go to somebody non-biased.
And they won't take long at all because they're all right there. All they have to do is just read through it, basically. They're not gonna have to go looking for papers and,
like I said, kudos to y'all since it's been neglected since after 18 to bring it up to speed.
thank you.
Hopefully, going forward, it can be a normal deal, but I know that's not.
Well, and that
possible.
was the part that I understood was why we had to sign on with them, was so that we get these 5 years done, then we don't say, oh, we got those 5 years done, we can wait another 5 years to do these. I understood that we needed to sign on with whoever takes it, and so that the next 5 years are accounted for, so they can't come back, the state can't come back and say, where are our 5 years? And we'll say, we decided not to do it.
If you can stick with the same people, it's gonna save you money because
Yeah.
they've already got the.
They've already got everything up to that date,
So,
Yeah.
It's understandable.
so,
Thank you.
but we are right there.
I was in different discussions. Can anybody tell me when term limits got put on council seats? When was that?
They've always been there, but we changed.
No, there never was from the time before I got on, because I've asked people when term limits hit, to the time I
Oh,
was
it's a term
on.
limit. I'm thinking how long the terms were. I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I'm sorry.
term limits.
I don't know.
It was on the book when we signed on.
Yeah.
I looked on the website, which I assume is all the new stuff you guys put on there.
It's the new stuff that got put on there, but it's not the new stuff that we went through and we were here for days going through it. So it was mistakenly put on there.
Is the part that has to do with section 20080-200 term of board trustee. States trustees of town of Sugar City Board of Trustees shall serve consecutive 4-year terms without limits. This is what's on the website now. So no limits on trustees. Election shall be held every 2 years. Only 3 trustees shall be elected. I don't know how that works exactly, especially if you replace the council at one time. That doesn't work. The mayor shall run for re-election once every 4 years. The mayor of the town of Sugar City shall be limited to serve only 2 consecutive 4-year terms. That never was in the books earlier. Prior to 2018, like I said, I bowed down to everything
I
after
thought they
2018.
revised them like in 20, the end of 22 or 23.
Yeah, I wouldn't
remember
make them
something
stay 4
a
years.
while.
You know,
It was
He
before I
would've.
started coming.
Because he wanted it
I don't
bad.
understand why that was been put in.
And he's the only one that
town
was ever
like
out in the
that.
streets working, changing light bulbs.
Get these like
doing
y'all
this
will
and
know
doing
it's a
that.
thankless job. To get somebody
Now
to
I'm
do it,
getting mad.
fall off the roof and wake up one day, come in and run the council. I've been there, done that. Tell me, trust me. The term limits, I can kind of relate to trustees that run limited for term limits. The mayor running 2 consecutive terms, drop out for 4, this is a new 4-year term, and then they can run again. In a town like this, if you've got a council that's doing the job, they're going to get reelected. If they're not going to get reelected. Why have term limits? But that's that has to do with the ordinances. Something y'all could discuss. I don't understand it in a small place. Cities, yeah, but not a place that's got 220 inhabitants. As you know, it's a pretty shallow pool.
Yeah.
Just food for thought. And maybe it'll get answered later on with the special election coming up. Is there going to be petitions submitted? What does the law say? Or is it just going to be the letters of intent?
Exactly like an election. I read what Stevie gave us. You have to run it exactly like an election.
So petitions.
Yeah,
all
well,
that.
mine does.
That was just a question I had. In passing, I know previously the trash did an excellent job. You know, prior to y'all losing council before, there was 300,000 to 500,000 in the coffer, and that was all from the trash. And what I've seen lately, it's not the case where the town is trying to support the trash. If it's not in the red, get rid of it. I know a guy in Kansas, when I was on council, people was yah-yahing about selling it, even though it was making money. There's a guy in Kansas that covers all of western Kansas that may or may not be interested. I can give his name if you guys want it. You can talk to him, but he's gonna want books. So you gotta have books. Yes, that's something the council decides. Like I said, I know the proper management and everything that goes along with that. It's a profitable deal.
I had a couple people approach me this weekend with some different ideas for our trash company. So I think that we need to play with those ideas too.
You know, I know it can make money. It has.
It's profitable. Trash is profitable. So.
The other thing, I know we're without office staff for whatever reason. I would just like to caution the town to not consider the person that is no longer here. Because part of her tenure is why you guys are in the shape you're in. My opinion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Does anybody online?
Yes, starting with, anybody who wants to speak, please raise your Zoom hand. I'm going to start with Savage Broadcasting. All right, Marissa, you're on. Nope. Marissa, are you there? Says she's talking.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Now we can.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. We can hear
Okay.
you.
I was having speaker or mic difficult.
That was supposed to be the fault.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Apparently, we're watching TV.
I don't know what happened.
I hit the volume button and
Oh, now we're watching Netflix.
Now
Look at us go. Yes.
I'm just surprised it works.
something's working.
I love Netflix.
It's that kind of day, folks. That kind of day.
Are we still in public comment?
Trying to get
We
the
were trying
Zoom
to lower
thing
the
to work.
volume so it wouldn't blow out,
trying
and
to-
somehow
Jay's
got
trying
rid
to
of
get it
Zoom.
down.
Input thing? Input thing?
Go back to Zoom.
I thought I was in the volume. Yeah. I hit the plus sign rather than minus. Today has not been a good technical day around here. We spent most of the day getting into our systems.
We should watch the first 48. If we're gonna watch it.
I don't know what that is.
Well, files, forensic
I
files.
think whoever you retired these people.
Somehow we gotta back out of all that stuff and get back to Zoom.
If all else fails,
It's okay, I'm recording with this for posterity. So we have a legal recording. Hard restart. That's.
So should we go on and come back to that? Or? So we-
Mr. Johnson, is that something we can do? No?
Okay, never mind.
Oh, my. What is it?
This from morning.
Yeah, it's what it looks like to me too. Trigger.
Can you get the people on the phone and they can just say it over voice phone and we'll just move right on? This is wasting a lot of time.
I don't know if that's, I don't know. You might want to ask the attorney.
So I just called you and I put you here between the mayor and the attorney.
Recording in progress.
Okay, we're back in business.
Oh, never mind. I guess we're live.
So we're back online.
Never mind.
We're
I
getting
guess we
there.
all get to hear.
Well, now you get to see how we act in a crisis.
Mic check.
All right, Marissa, you're on.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay, good evening. My name is Marissa Jackson. I am a crime and corruption reporter and journalist. I cover matters of public concern, including crime, misconduct, and government accountability, based entirely on public available information. I regularly tune into Sugar City meetings and other public meetings to observe discussions that are open to the community. I'm here tonight to address a rumor that has been circulating about me and has been suggested that Kim and Jay Kohler provided the information that prompted the letter of intent that I served to the town of Sugar City. This is not true. My letter of intent was prompted solely by what I observed in public available Sugar Town meeting recordings posted on the town's official website, where I came across discussions in which I was personally mentioned. That public information is the only basis for the letter of intent and my serving you guys a letter of intent. I want to share why I do this work and why I believe in what I believe in. I believe in transparency. I believe that communities deserve access to accurate information about what's happening in their government. I believe in accountability and that those in positions of power must be held responsible for their actions. I believe in protecting the truth, even when it's uncomfortable, because the facts matter more than rumors or speculation. My reporting is guided by these principles. I am here to ensure that information is shared responsibly, that the public has access to the truth, and that discussions are made based on facts rather than misinformation. I'm making this statement tonight to correct the record and make clear the foundation of my work: integrity, transparency, and the public's right to know. Your voice is your power. Speak, and the world listens. Stay silent, and nothing changes. Use your words. They are stronger than you think. If anyone from public would like to reach out, I can be found on Facebook.
Thank you, Marissa.
Thank you.
Mr. DeNicola? Can you hear us?
Hello?
You're on.
Hello. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
Well, by now, the mayor has been served her paperwork. I would assume that you all know that you are being sued. I don't know, what advice you guys have been given, but clearly I have the ability to do what I said I could do. It's a shame you didn't heed my warnings, answer my 14-day letter of intent. You chose not to, you gambled. And I have a feeling it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Also, by now, Mr. Johnson has received an email from me regarding a violation of KORA and destruction of public records that Mr. Roberts created when he destroyed pictures that he took from the town hall the day he decided to go in and look for whatever he was looking for. I don't know what the Ethernet cables had to do with anything, though. But, so Mr. Johnston was put on notice that, being an officer of the court, that I'm going to leave it to him to make sure that Mr. Roberts is charged with the misdemeanor crime of destroying public records under 18-8-114. So I think we got a few issues we need to get rid of. One would be that. Also, I have a wonderful recording of the mayor admitting that prior to me speaking in last meeting, that she knew that a member of the town was being sexually harassed by an alleged, I think she may be allegedly the campaign manager for this guy who's running for an alleged office. You know, kind of funny that these videos just keep popping up where somebody knew something prior to and did nothing to solve the issue. This is insanity. Does anybody realize what just opened up here? Possibility of another lawsuit against the town for sexual harassment? You guys need to take a deep, dark look at these people that are sitting up on this dais, because they don't belong there. And the fact that you support this is insane. You need to correct the problem. And the start is that the mayor's gonna be gone. The mayor pro temp is gone. Most of this board is history. Hopefully you can rebuild it and you can make this better, because these people up here right now aren't doing it.
Thank you, sir. Those are the only two hands we have up. Anyone else want a public comment?
Yeah, I got a comment for you really quick. I can't put my hand up because I'm on my phone.
Okay.
All right, I just wanted to wish the mayor and the mayor pro tem well, and say hi, News Weasel. What's up, News Weasel? Okay, everybody have a great night.
That's a heck of a nickname for you, Adrian.
Anyone else? Good citizen, do you want to speak? Kevin Shepherd. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I understand there's a pedophile that's working at the fire department or something there. I'm wondering what's going on with that. It sounds like, they're pretty screwed up. They let some guy's house burn down. I guess some people's house burned down and the mayor was just like sitting there watching it. And like, they just sat there and let it burn because of some electrical BS. I've never heard of a fire department coming out and just letting a place burn. Maybe it's this guy's like having some kind of like, kink going on in his head to watch somebody's place burn. Is this guy still working there? If he is, why? Do something. Get rid of this clown. This is disgusting. You guys let somebody's house burn down and this guy's still working there? Is he involved in that?
Isn't that what happened?
That's all I have to say.
There was no new water? Isn't that what happened? Last Christmas?
Kevin Shepherd.
Oh, the Christmas before last, I mean.
No, this is, I guess, the fire.
Are you done, sir?
Before they open their mouth.
I know you said there was some
Are you done,
charge,
Mr. Shepherd?
but I know that
Yeah.
Christmas before last, that old man's house burned, and there wasn't.
All right, I
any
believe
water.
that covers everyone. Yes.
That's what I heard.
My 8-year-old grand. was marked as adult.
I have kids all above.
No, I don't know.
Trash truck repairs. Gary, would you like to take this?
Yes, Ty, took our filter out of 10 to, Close with Precision. They said it was unrepairable. It was bent and would have to be replaced. He found one for about $3,800, which is cheaper than I expected, but he needs money for parts before he can order. And I would like to get a hold of Freightliner in the meantime to make sure they're not any warranty that still applies to it.
I have the
think it's
number, they
out,
handed me the number yesterday of where we got that truck. And we were gonna call them today, but we were busy trying to get back into the computer, so one of us will give them a call tomorrow and make sure that if it is under warranty, that they cover it. So
What was that part for?
it's the
Cylinder.
cylinder.
Hydraulic
in the back of the
cylinder.
truck.
And it's bent, you said? Oh.
Isn't that the new truck?
Yes, ma'am. Can't be repaired. Not be repaired.
3,800 was a lot better than the first round we were in.
smaller trucks.
Anything on a new truck that's damaged that bad is not good though.
No, it's not.
So the JRO one will call them tomorrow. Find out if there's a warranty, the warranty. So,
Have you guys ever considered Falcon Industries? Falcon Industries will repair hydraulic cylinders. They're located in North Carolina.
Yeah, but I will give them a call tomorrow.
Keep it local too, that's nice.
And Ty's right there, so. Are they out in the?
Yeah, they're across
Industrial park?
behind GPS, back in that corner.
They're pretty good.
They did one for us.
I mean, it can't hurt to call.
Well, it's a big shaft, like maybe.
Yeah. And you know, they might have a part laying around that we could just use, you know, that they could use for it. So we'll give them a call tomorrow too. So, thank you. Okay, Scarlett.
It's me already. Okay. So, I don't know that we are being open enough and honest enough with the citizens of Sugar City. So I think we need to be a little more open about things. I remember at the last meeting you said you wanted people to put in their letters of intent for the offices, but unfortunately that's not gonna work. That only works up until election day, and those seats still have to go up for election. That's why you have to have a special election. You have to have a special election. It's not a maybe, it's a you have to, and you have to set that special election before your term is done on election day, because after that point, we don't have a quorum to make those decisions. So you have to get these dates nailed down before your election day, otherwise Sugar City is gonna go down a rabbit hole that you don't want. What rabbit hole do I foresee you going down? This is I think personally, but I don't know, I'm not a smart cookie. But Sugar City would end up without a governing body, and then we would also not be able to make any decisions. We wouldn't be able to pay people because you have to have a governing body in which to sign checks. So you would essentially end up becoming unincorporated. We would be thrown to the county. The county has already made it very clear that they don't want anything to do with us. Then the county would say, well, the state of Colorado needs to take over. And we would end up in this like, who takes custody of us, naughty kids, basically, until someone decides that they're gonna take custody of us. And at that point, what a lot of people don't realize is that Aurora has been looking at us for a long time about water shares. And if we become unincorporated, become part of the county, I am nervous that we become a target for eminent domain, especially with Aurora, because Aurora can buy out all of us with all of our money combined. They can buy us all out, take our water shares, and then we don't have water. We have zero water whatsoever because Aurora bought us. That's what I mean by like, I don't think everybody is seeing the bigger picture of the problem of this whole fiasco. So that should concern our farmers, that should concern our county, that should concern Arkansas Valley, that should concern a lot of people. The next point was that it seems like even when I was on the board, before I was on the board, it seems like it's been a trend within these walls that instead of taking personal accountability for anything and coming up with a solution, we are so busy blaming so-and-so for, well, it's because DeVita did this that all this happened. April 8th election and all of the fiasco that happened behind that was because we were so busy, and I'm not saying we as in me, I'm saying we as in whomever was running for that, was so busy targeting DeVita that they didn't consider other things and put it on the table. We are so engrossed in personal agendas that we can't get our heads together and do something. We're all like ostriches with our heads in the sand, instead of doing something proactively for the town. Like, nobody has tried to do something for the town. You guys are in debt. We back when I was on the board, we posted a budget that was awful, but it was in the black. But it was horrible because we didn't have a choice. There was no choice. And that budget was thrown out the window. A new budget was allegedly put in, but it wasn't posted. There was no addendum saying that there was an adjusted budget posted to the state as per the law dictates. Your budget for this year got rejected, and so you still don't have a budget that you need to operate under. So I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of problems, and we're so busy trying to blame, well, now it's Vicky, it was Vita, now it's Vicky, so we're so busy blaming one another instead of taking proactive solutions to problems. And it affects all of these guys. It affects every single community member. It affects me, it affects my property. It affects everybody. It's gonna affect the county because then the county is gonna have to figure out a way to come up with money to somehow get our water shares back. We're gonna lose our water shares. I don't know how else to stress that to you. Another aspect that I don't think the citizens of Sugar City are being told about is how many vendors in the valley and how many vendors Sugar City has become a pox to because we owe them so much money. We aren't honest with ourselves about our debt. We aren't honest with ourselves about our debt. How many vendors will not sell us parts? Perry Automotive, I know, is one of them. That was back when I was on the council. How many vendors have we burned because we couldn't pay our bills? The list is insurmountable because we keep going and borrowing time and robbing Peter to pay Paul. We have run out of money. We don't have the money even to rob Peter to pay Paul. We have no money. And everybody keeps spending, and you guys keep banking on $90,000 that the county is holding for you. I understand that the county is holding that money for you, but your audits have to be turned in. Your budgets have to be turned in. And we were told in one meeting, I don't remember off the top of my head if it was the last meeting or the one in December, but one of the two meetings I attended, we were told that the numbers that are turned into the state don't really matter and they don't really look at them. But they do. They do. They might be behind in reviewing those numbers. I will agree with that. They're behind reviewing those numbers, but those numbers matter because what's happening now? Crowley County has $90,000 that's supposed to go to Sugar City because we can't get our numbers right. Nobody can get their numbers right. So instead of all this blaming and bickering and going on Facebook, well, Vicky did this and Davida did this. No, what are the solutions? That's my concern as a citizen. What are your solutions? I don't care about who did what. We're way past that time. We're way past blame games. You guys have paid for 2 forensic audits with what money? Two forensic audits. We still have not gotten an auditor to quite cover our things. We keep hiring CPAs. And I understand, I know the books are a nightmare. I know. I saw them. They're a nightmare. But the problem is you keep throwing money at problems that aren't being fixed. There's no solution that is being come up with. Kyle Logan used to do the auditing for Sugar City for a long time. I have spoken with that man personally. He said there is only 1 year in which he will not do the auditing for Sugar City, and he will do the rest of the auditing. But we have burnt that bridge with even Kyle Logan because you guys don't come up with a solution. We just nitpick and we blame and we fight amongst one another. The citizens are tired. We are exhausted from all the fighting. We're exhausted from personal agendas. We're exhausted from witch hunts of people. We want solutions because in and of itself, this is our land. This is our livelihood. I know Janet and Charlie have lived here for decades working on a farm and they don't want to go down because a council can't get their heads out of their tail feathers. I don't want to go down because I own my property. I know Jay owns his property. all of us own property here, and none of us seem to be able to come up with a solution that works for Sugar City because we're so busy with personal agendas. It's sickening. So, my last point is you guys brought up the IRS earlier. So, I would like the people to know, since we brought it up, I wasn't originally going to bring it up, but since we brought it up. So, the IRS thing, I came in when I was still a town clerk on my own time, on a Saturday, my own time, my own dime. I was going to help. I came in, I was working on a quarter of the paperwork that the IRS says you're still missing, by the way, still missing. And that was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Instead of being met with, oh, thanks Scarlett for helping, I was met with Mr. John Gray, who is a sheriff's officer, being called to escort me out of the building for trying to help you. And John Gray said something very poignant to me. He said, let Sugar City burn. If that's truly what they want, because you can't help them with the IRS paperwork, or you can't help get them back on track, let it burn. And so I did. I walked away. You guys continually break laws. You broke a sunshine law yesterday. You guys keep breaking laws and think that there's no ramifications. And I'm tired of trying to point out to you that this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. I keep having to get up here and tell you this is wrong. This is wrong. Poor Mr. Johnson, I'm sure, is sick and tired of hearing from the citizens. Like, I guess there's a whole new lawsuit, and now Mr. Johnson is entirely responsible for that. He is an officer of the court. He is not a law enforcement officer. That's not his responsibility. And I wish people would understand the role of an attorney. It's not his responsibility to do enforcement. It's his responsibility to represent the best interests of Sugar City. And unfortunately, the only person that really seems to be interested in that best interest is Mr. Johnson right now. And that's pathetic. I'm so sorry, but that is so pathetic. I tried to help you. I came in here on my own time, on my own dime, to help you file your IRS paperwork, and I was met with a police escort out of the building. Cody was there because he was recording me. Eric was there because Eric tried to intimidate me. You were on your phone. I watched you, my friend.
Whatever.
You were outside calling the police on me. So I'm telling you, you reject help that comes to you, and then you get upset and you're called out on it. I'm just telling you, I tried. And then you guys want me to come in and somehow save the day and fix all the problems that I told you way back in January were gonna happen. And now you want me to put in my letter of intent. I didn't put in a letter of intent because I knew it was purposeless. You have to have an election. This is wild. This is absolutely insane. And I can't believe that none of you have decided to try and come up with a solution.
Thank you, Scarlett.
Can I make an interject something? One of the solutions is getting a new town council, and so we can do this. We're gonna try our darndest to do better for this town, to improve this town, bring in more events into this town, to raise the money for this town. We're looking into improving this town.
And I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, and you're new, so I'm not going to hold it against you. But we, the people, have heard this from how many people, how many times?
Well, let me tell you my point, because I actually have one. And this weekend was State Assembly, Colorado Democratic Party. I spoke with senior state level leadership to get something done. Now, the filing is a disaster. The billing is a disaster. Everything's broken. The town is broke. Everything is broken. The answer, we're going to start being in here eight hours a day minimum. We're going to take the file rooms. We're going to just lay everything out and start over.
The problem that you're going to have with that is somebody may be able to argue that it's a conflict of interest. Because
somebody
you're a
has to
councilman.
save this town.
I understand that, but I'm telling you, I'm just playing the devil's advocate in this situation. They are going to say that you are a conflict of interest because you're a trustee also doing the job of something else. Cindy and I both know that that's gonna be an issue.
We have tried to bring in employees to fix it.
I
We have
understand that.
paid thousands of dollars for this.
I
I
understand that.
agree with everything you're saying. I do. The only way we're fixing it with our money, because we don't have any,
Exactly.
we are bankrupt functionally. Let that sink in. It can be fixed. Hold on. It can be, the trash company is the key to our recovery.
Is it?
It is. It is
Is
gonna
it?
be hard. It's gonna be tough. But if the city dies without revenue. It just does. Just the maintenance staff and the water staff alone are way more than we actually bring in. The trash company turned around. The billing is just in the I believe since August, we have 67,000 in arrears from customers. That's $10,000 a month right there. That is where we're losing. On top of that, all of our trucks have reached their end of life, or many of them have been worn into the ground. I have a plan to talk to many people. I'll show you my letters. I'll show you what my 6-page plan to straighten this out. If y'all want to fight me on it, I cannot fight and work.
And if somebody wants to say it's a conflict of interest, let them say it's a conflict of interest. They've been accused
Just let them come in here and do
worse
it.
things.
I'm not.
Yeah, if you don't have money
But
to
that's the
pay
thing,
somebody to fix it, there's gonna have to be.
Somebody's gonna have to do it.
I will tell you
I'm not,
today,
but what I'm saying with conflict of interest is I'm saying that can be construed as a lawsuit. You already have somebody on the Zoom who seems to be very happy to acquiesce legal services and sue Sugar City. I'm just saying, you are opening yourselves, you're opening yourselves to that can of work. I'm not saying
Lawsuit.
don't do it.
Bankruptcy.
I'm not saying
Town
don't do it. I'm
fails,
just saying, I'm giving
somebody
you the
takes
perspective so
some more
that
money
you can't
from
say,
us.
oh, well, I didn't know.
We
I'm
know.
just giving you the perspective. Oh, I didn't know. That seems to be an answer from a lot of
Then work
people
with me on a
since I
plan.
came back here. Is, oh, I don't know.
Do you have solutions?
What is your solution?
because like today, we had nobody to run this office. Jay, Kim, and I were up here all day. I have been here since 8 o'clock this morning. I don't give two craps if it's a conflict of, I don't care if it's a conflict. Somebody has to be here to run this office. We had to, do you know how long he sat there just trying to get into our computers that we were locked out of?
Do you know how
The
long
entire
I sat
day.
in here looking at IRS paperwork before I was discovered about
For something that was already
That
done
was
by
2 years
John
ago.
and
We
Lee.
need to worry
My
about
solution is
today.
we have to start doing this paperwork.
I
stepped in.
One at a time,
willing
please.
to.
One at a time, please.
Bonnie,
I for one volunteered to testify in court that with my permission, you guys are doing what needs to be done.
How about
That's
you just
what I
volunteer and come, we need boots on the ground in here. We need help. We need someone answering
I
the phone.
spoke up last night.
if I told her to skip.
I'm sorry, if I may interject. I've been living out here.
Scarlett, I agree with what you're saying.
I moved out here in
We
2017.
can find reasons not to get it done, or we can get in here and get it done.
Just like we've already got the building up and ready to go. I mean, as soon as I
It was
figure out
work
how to
today,
do
but
it,
we broke
it's
through a
done.
lot of systems.
How
They're up
many
and
of us
running.
are gonna
We're
go
back
to court
functioning.
and go, they did it with our permission and our approval?
We're
Yeah, I
saving
don't-
your water and my water. Since starting today, whatever happened yesterday, blast them. But starting today, everything's broken. It is fixable. We have to start as a community working together because the back and forth hate is just, it's a distraction.
Absolutely.
All of us are guilty of it. Every one of us are guilty of it. It's got to stop before we don't have a community.
We worked our asses off today to try to fix what happened yesterday. And it took all day.
And we're not
Just to
done.
get it. and we're
It'll
not
take
even
6
close
months to
being
fix it.
done.
But if everyone starts working together, if we start communicating and acting like adults, we get in here and we do the work for free, by the way. We are volunteers. Every other politician you see in a nice suit gets paid for this. I am losing money every day I come in here and I'm doing it gladly to save my town because my water matters. He owns his house. He owns his house. She owns her house. I think you own your house. How many of you own your houses? We are all hammered. So this has to stop. We have to work together starting today. If you have expertise, if you have knowledge, whatever happened yesterday, I'm sorry. Get in here tomorrow and let's fix it together.
Right, I'm sorry, I mean, I moved out here in 2017. It was a nice town when I moved out here in 2017. But as the years went on, 2018, 2019, 2020, it was like a well-oiled machine losing their teeth in the gears. This machine was starting to break down, and the town was starting to go to book. Now, I'm not gonna apologize for the town. I'm not gonna apologize for town council. But I mean, we gotta get the right people in here. We're gonna do our damnedest to work on this, to fix this problem. But us as a community as a whole, one hand washes the other, and both hands together will wash the back. We need a little bit of cooperation from everybody if we're actually gonna make things happen in this town. We can't be stabbing each other in the back. We can't be saying he said, she said, da, 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 da. If we work together in a team, we can accomplish this.
8 years.
We want you on the team, Scarlett.
No, I agree with you.
We want you on the team. I want you on the team.
I want you all on the team.
To interject a little.
Well, I asked you to get on council.
I intended to run
I don't
for
blame
council,
you.
but what's happening in this town, a conflict of interest would be if Jay hired his wife to be
We're
a
doing it for
secretary.
free.
If Jay hired his brother to fix the trash truck, that would be a conflict of interest.
Or if
To
Jay-
volunteer your time to come in and do the work is not a conflict of interest.
Or if
That's
Jay
a
was
wrong
paid,
term.
proposing.
That would be
pay
saying that
himself.
That's showing
I don't want
Yeah,
to
and
hear
if
all
it's
that.
That would
IRS
be
paperwork.
We don't have
Well,
any
we
money.
need somebody and his brother wants to
Right.
do it. I
There's
say
no
let
money
him do
for
it.
payroll. The work needs to be done. I will volunteer as many hours as I can stand in here, but I can't spend half my time fighting with people who want to know why I'm fixing the town. If you want to know, come watch me. I'll show you the pictures of what I'm laying out. Not a month ago, this entire room, every table was covered top to bottom with about 3,000 documents. My wife and I came in here and we busted it out, and we didn't make a dent. There is a month's worth of that in here. We will do it. Please stop hating us while we get it done.
And we're trying to replace the gears and the machinery part by part. And the new people that are going to town council are the new gears that we're trying to replace it with. And with a little help, you know, from the outside people and stuff, giving us encouragement instead of downing us for what they did in the past, might help.
I understand that you guys keep saying it's in
Miss-
the past, but this council, not you and not Jay specifically, but this council is the one that called the cops on me for helping with IRS forms. And Cody was there.
But you didn't even ask for permission.
Yes, I did. I talked to all of the office staff. I
Someone
talked
else
to
would like
every single one of
Can
them.
we please stop the debate?
Someone else is
Either
trying to
way, that
speak.
was the
We go ahead,
past and
please.
we've got to move
Exactly.
forward.
Gotta move forward.
Let's start raising our hands so we're not over talking, please. Sammy.
I
Go ahead.
see we stopped the debate.
It needs to be done.
Let her, she's been holding her hand
Oh,
up for a
I'm
minute.
sorry.
Go ahead.
How many water shares does this town have that we're liable to lose if we don't start?
I have
Maybe.
talked to the county, I have talked to DOLA, and I have also talked to Ty Winters, who is our state representative. It doesn't happen. I mean, it will eventually happen the way Scarlett says, but it takes a long time. I mean, a long time. The county does not want to take us over. They want to help us fix our problem. So they are going to try to help us fix our problem. They don't want to come and run us. They don't want us to be unincorporated. Nobody does. And this DOLA certainly doesn't want us to become unincorporated because they lose all of our,
But they've done nothing for Hart.
yeah. They
So to answer that, I believe it's either 64 or 68 shares.
Yeah, we have 21 Lake Meredith shares. Sorry, I had to say it. And the rest, I think of the 60. Do you know how many we have in?
There was 66 Twin Lakes, I think,
Yeah.
and
Twin Lakes.
23.
Well, there's only 21.
Apparently, we don't exactly know.
There's a lot of shit. We have a lot of shares of water.
Yeah, Henry shares too, didn't you?
Huh?
Didn't you have Henry shares also?
I think.
It was
we have-
Twin Lakes and Colorado Canal.
And then what people aren't realizing is Aurora has one small share on Meredith.
And we have to be
And
very
Aurora just
careful.
bought out, I forget what farm it was that was up for auction, And they didn't buy it for the farmland, they bought it for the water shares.
That's been going on for.
Yeah,
that's
but
not-
I'm saying, like,
1938.
we're as slowly doing it without people know. Okay, yes, let's.
Yeah, really.
And then we'll go with Kim.
Okay, so,
Will you come to the podium?
yeah. I agree with Scarlett, because I actually have been up here. I have looked at the papers, I did look at the interest rates, I did look at the loans, I do know how this council, not the new council, was performing. I do know the policies you are holding, I do know everything that wasn't getting done. I do know that the audit hasn't even been started, much less anywhere close to being done. That was an absolute lie. I do know that, how are we supposed to put faith that our community is gonna get better when you're gonna rerun for mayor, you're gonna be on the council, it's the same council, no one wants to change it, it's Joe and Jay. And obviously, y'all are gonna vote them down just like you did Gary. So to say we put our faith in the old council, so y'all can rerun again, another illegal election. How many illegal elections and how many reports do we really have to file? Like today's here, we talked about this, been 63, I really need to see it, 63 reports.
I got a
Get my
question.
picture. That's it.
How come Gary's already voted out?
It's term limits, it's not voted out, it's a state law.
Well, he could be a mayor, can he?
Can we move forward
Yeah.
to the agenda, please?
You want to do council
Moving on, we
question?
go to the discussion of the special election. I'm glad we were already on topic, look at us.
Yeah, look at that.
We're halfway there.
I want to know who is raising their hand to run for election and can do better. I don't see one hand in there.
Can I make a comment?
Right here.
Yes.
I have sent a letter of intent to run for council before. I delivered it here and it was supposed to be sent to you. And the reason that I chose not to do it was because of the drama that happens in this town. You run for council, you get put up there, and everybody wants to say that they know more than you or you're not doing your job right, and then you become the talk of Facebook and the talk of everything else. I don't want to subject myself to the drama to do it, but you want someone that's willing to change the town and has good ideas that live here and invest in here, raises her kids here, I will run for council.
Thank
Stop the
you.
drama.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Absolutely no more drama. It's
Yep.
crazy all over the internet,
I
all
want
over
people that want
Facebook.
good
It makes
ideas
this place
that-
look like crap.
We have become the
When it
literally the
doesn't
trash talk of Southeast
We all work
Florida.
together
We're the
and
laughing
get it
stock
done.
because of the things that people see about us. Like it's time to get rid of that stuff and we'll do what's best for our town, not the laughing stock of Southeastern Colorado. I will run for council.
I would like to add to that, exactly what she was saying about the clowning. I work with the trash company. We have lost probably 40 or 50 clients because of what goes on in here. They see that and they tell us flat out, we don't want to deal with you clowns, come get your shit.
Tell them why. Tell them why we're losing the customers.
Saying, what's happening in town? Look what's-
Yeah, it's,
Talk about why we're losing the customers, the real
I'm
reason.
willing to help fix it. I'll run
but
for
we're taking
council.
the heat out there because they
I
live
sent a letter of intent. or
But see,
request
I
out there
live,
every-
yeah, you send it to PO boxes. I don't do it.
Actually
I,
paid for that out of my pocket.
yeah, well, I don't have a PO
Yeah,
box.
you
I,
guys-
I live technically in the county, so I
Yeah,
didn't get it.
we take the heat for
I tried.
it. Make our
No, I know.
job.
I even paid for it.
But I will get a petition and I'll do it the right way. So go ahead. I'll run.
Thank you.
If I may interject here, I mean, like they said before, yeah, the old town council puts it a hold. I mean, we got people here, everybody's looking at us. Step forward, put your name in. If we wanna do better, we gotta replace the old ones and put in new faces in order to get it done right. If we keep the old stuff, any election, even statewide election, I mean, mayors, congressmen, government, governors and that stuff. If they're not doing their job, they're not gonna get elected again. But we need more people to run in order to fill those spots. If we don't get nobody stepping up, it's like we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. What can we do? We re-elect the same people. So please, we're asking for help.
The trash company is not losing customers right now because of the drama. They're losing customers because there was a complaint from a customer in Rocky Ford that we have a registered sex offender on the route. So many people were upset about that. And they said, why isn't anyone doing anything? So you know what? I did something about it.
Because someone posted it on
I
Facebook
posted it. I'm
endangering
telling you who
an
did it.
employee.
Can I make a
Actually,
comment
Rocky
about that?
Ford was very angry about that. No, you wanna talk BS?
Talk.
Point of order, we're gonna get back to the special
Yes,
election.
it's not for it's not for someone to post on social media.
I can post whatever I like. When you're a sex offender,
That's-
yeah,
Point
you
of
can.
order, we're gonna get back to the topic on hand.
People point stuff to other places, they're hiding something.
Explain to me, and if you need to
That
call
was
her,
Posting
please
stuff and keep running
Because I
it
need
down
someone
into
to
the ground.
explain to me.
Yeah, he was completely honest about it. He actually, he didn't hide that fact.
You have to
Yeah,
have
they're
a special
tough.
election on the books before
I'll
this
continue.
board comes off, because come election day,
Yeah.
you don't have a quorum.
Yeah.
Those decisions can't be made if there's no quorum.
Exactly.
So that's why you have to have a special election on the books, in the calendar, and registered before you guys get off council. I'm desperately trying to help
Well,
you.
and I told
Will you help
James, I told James.
I've
figure
been
this out
trying,
tomorrow.
I've been trying.
Let's-
I'm willing to still help you,
Not good.
but there needs
Let's
to
start
be,
tomorrow.
there needs to be less,
Brandish.
Scarlett, you're wrong, and
Pepper spray.
maybe I will
Scarlett,
be
I'm
here too.
listening
That's
to you.
illegal.
Let's get on the same page.
So
We're obviously not listening.
Press
Can
charges,
you come
what's
help
happening.
us? And I told you this before, didn't I? Let's build a calendar so that we don't miss anything, we don't miss any days or anything like that. Can you come help us build a calendar tomorrow?
I can work with you on the election stuff, but it's gotta get done before this board comes off, otherwise. it's
How do we
not
get that
done.
done? Without, with the posting, we've got 7 days, so we need to have a special meeting in 2 days.
And you're gonna have to do something quick, because you're a dead duck.
I agree. I've been saying this for 2 months.
Special election.
They want you to come in tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow.
I will be here at 8 in the morning.
When do we have this special election?
90 days,
Well,
it would have been 90 days after the current election on April 7th. We voided that election because we didn't need it and because there were no opposed seats. So
But you did need it, you just didn't realize you needed it.
I knew, I apologize.
And that's what I'm saying, you didn't know, but you did need it, you just didn't know.
I didn't know. We're gonna get with Karen Goldman tomorrow. She is the state person for elections. If I have to, I will call Jenna Griswold myself and get her opinion. And we'll get this straight, because we don't have the time.
And this honestly
Yeah.
boils down to, nobody.
Because other people are afraid of it.
This is literally covered in your trainings. So I'm not causing blame, I'm just saying, the original problem is, there's no training.
We
There's
agree.
no training,
so
training. Is there money?
No?
it's all free.
CML
The
offers
election
this
training
for
is
free.
free.
It's for free. The election
The election specific training is free.
is free.
You have to register for it, but it's all free.
Mr. Johnston, given our current situation, knowing we're walking into next week, possibly with only 3 per quarter, what can we do legally tonight to create continuity until we get through this special election?
Do a workshop on Friday.
Okay. All right. You know what, you need to be here for that. I know you have your own difficult schedule. Okay, do you want to move that up to Wednesday? Or no, today is Wednesday, I'm sorry. That's Friday is, yeah. I haven't been on Friday. I work every day, but I'll Zoom, whatever you can do.
Friday is the 3rd.
Correct.
What time works for you? We kind of have to work around these two. Do you work Friday?
I check this. Okay.
Do you work Friday? Can you check it and let me know if you can be here Friday?
Yeah, I need to have a schedule on my
I'm
tablet.
listening, yeah, okay.
On my tablet.
Time for you two?
I say about 2.
We're gonna go for 2. We might need to move back just a bit, Joe.
I'll get with you.
Scarlett, you gonna come help us build that calendar tomorrow? Sure. And we might have to do other things too.
Yeah, I talked to my boss. Squeeze.
Okay. And what are we calling this? A election workshop?
You guys go, y'all gonna get the information.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, that's what we're doing all day. On Friday, we'll have the meeting about it. Everyone gets what we know. We'll move forward from there. We're gonna talk to our election people immediately, first thing in the morning. And the best answer we can give you, we'll give you.
And you'll establish a time frame for petitions, walk through the lesson.
Everything we have is public knowledge. I will immediately put it out there. We're in jam. We're gonna fix it.
And once again, with everybody complaining about the way Sugar City Town Council ran it in the past and how they got us in a hole and all that stuff. I mean, if people don't want to put their names in to help get different people in here to help improve the place, it's like walking around with your eyes wide shut. You see what's happening, but you don't want to do nothing about it. Now, we need people to step forward. In order for people to step forward and replace these people, we can get things done. And hopefully these gears that need replacing will be replaced and we'll have a well-working machine once again.
Well, and it's not that anybody came in trying to harm the town. I think
I know,
everybody
but-
came in and did not realize what kind of a disaster
It
there
is
was.
exploded.
I don't believe anybody was intentionally trying to do anything.
I will tell
And
you, it was
anybody
worse than I thought it was.
spreading that kind of a narrative is wrong because you have not seen what
From what went on.
What
up
is
until-
there
from what
once
went on
you
up
come
until
in.
present
I
time.
So-
absolutely agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. I don't think people's intentions are
Right.
to do this. I
Right,
truly
but
don't.
now we just gotta
And
go
now
forward
it's-
and leave the past in the past and
Yep.
build.
I mean, it was
instead of
like
cutting
Mount
anything
St.
down.
Helen, 3 tornadoes and 5 tsunamis went off all at the same time. And it just totally destroyed everything. So now it's time to rebuild.
And we
And we
can't.
gotta start from scratch. to do
Right
this.
now, we have an opportunity. Everybody sees this as chaos. This is opportunity. This is a chance for us to break everything down, genuinely audit everything. And I've been in here 2 months doing it. We got a real good idea how much is broken. It's just about it. But it can be fixed, one day at a time, one bite at a time. If we can all start working together, you gotta quit the bickering. I'm just as guilty as the rest of them. I'll admit, don't stop. We have to do it. Otherwise, all of us are gonna suffer. Now, everyone that doesn't like that, how much I put online and the way I do it, I've been turning up the volume for a reason. 5 years ago, I came to the same leadership, our mayor, our trustees, these were my friends back then. I told them at their houses, hey, this is coming. Nobody wanted to listen. Another year went by, no one listened. 2 years went by, started going to people that aren't my friends, that are former mayors and former trustees, and people that I respect, like Toby Allenbaugh. And I told them, and they didn't listen. So I ran for mayor myself to fix it. I lost, he won. They got to run it their way for 2 years. I was asked to step aside for 2 years and let them figure it out because they had great hope that would happen. It didn't. Somebody got sick, somebody got too busy at work, somebody had something else going on. It just didn't get done. Now I've turned up the volume to get all of your attention and make whatever I needed to do happen because we are at the break moment. Now it will stop. The online stuff for me will stop. It has to. I got your attention. I needed it. Now that I have your attention and now that you're listening to the financials, this ain't personal, it's financial. Now that you hear me, I'm going to turn the volume back down and we're going to get to work.
But I think the citizens also deserve to know exactly how bad the financials really, truly are.
And I will promise
Honestly,
you-
up until this point, they haven't been given that.
Part of my plan, a written plan that has already been submitted, and in the middle of it is how we're going to address the public. We're going to come clean on all of it because there is no more shadow, there is no more pretend because it's that bad. Y'all need to see what it is so that you can see that we're fixing it.
Yeah, I know what you're supposed to know.
And we don't even know how bad it is because our books are wrecked, the computers, because of the fear of accusation the same way everyone else is scared.
Or getting the cops called on you.
We don't have that option anymore. We are at that break moment. In May, we are in trouble.
You're in trouble now.
No,
You're in
in
trouble
May,
now.
we hit the wall. If we don't pull a rabbit out of a hat on a truck payment, we hit the wall. Let us get to work. If you want to help, get in here and help. Scarlett, you are one of the smartest people in town. That I'm not a smart cookie bullshit is bullshit. You are smart. Bonnie, you are smart. Robert, smart. Dondi, smart. I don't know you yet.
Oh, that Angelina, woo! Angela Darnell is mine.
J. Cole.
Jay, I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we take you at your word on that every interaction, is it going to just be, recorded and edited down and posted and?
Recorded? Yes, it will be recorded. I have been recording in here to protect myself from y'all, and I found that I needed it already, including with a driver, including with the local staff, including with other people that come in as customers. I have found carrying that body cam is the best investment I have ever made. Now,
And
am
I don't
posting any
count.
more of it?
I can
No.
post what
Am
I want.
letting it roll right over and re-record over itself? Yes, I am. And if something happens, it will be available.
Is there not surveillance in the offices?
Yeah, it's garbage.
Um,
We have security. It's not impressive. And for my own protection, I have found that body cam invaluable. Now, will I be posting online? No. Y'all will notice since I've been a trustee, I've spoken about myself and some other things that were local that I believe are germane to the city business and what's going on up here. But from here forward, today, knowing how broken it is, because now today, there is no question. I'm in here. I'm gonna do the job for free, all day, every day, as long as I can stand it. And I've asked Cindy to do the same, and if these guys got any time away from work, I'm gonna ask them to do the same. And if you wanna come, Bonnie, my mortal enemy, get in here, let's work.
Mortal enemy.
Let you attack me as often as you get a chance. And guess what? I am willing to put that in a box and move on, because the town
Mortal
can't take
enemy.
We can't.
I will say that I asked Jay and Kim both this morning to turn their body cams on and run it all day.
You did.
Just
To
for
protect
our-
all of us. To protect
And my
our
body
kids.
cam runs all the time
Yeah.
because I legitimately, so everyone in town and everyone on the internet knows, my body cam runs because I legitimately have dementia. There are parts of my life I have no memory of. So without this camera, I don't know what you said. And many of you have played tricks on me. You lied, you fooled me. My page is my public page. If you don't want to be recorded being stupid, don't be stupid. If you have a record that is public knowledge and I have many people concerned about it, I'm gonna post it. Be mad about it. I don't care. So I'm not following that with Jay. This is
No.
my camera. It is on.
She is my
Don't
wife.
act
She's her own
stupid and I
person.
won't put you online.
I have no control over her anymore than she has control over me, or I have control over you.
Like, I just wanted clarification.
It's been clear.
But on the last note, I did ask them to record when we're up here just for our sake,
For all of us.
just because we've got people coming in that are mad, asking questions, and just so that the three of us today, because we didn't know what was gonna happen, we didn't know we were gonna find when we started digging in. So I did ask them to run their cameras today.
And it's to protect all of us. And at this point, if me and Cindy can get along, how can the rest of the town not do it?
Well, I get.
We spent the whole day today doing nothing but getting it done.
Oh my God, I have a headache.
I got a question. Now that they're gone out of the office, how about payroll?
Being worked on, we literally worked on it today. It'll be fine. The water bills will go out to all of our customers. Service is gonna be fine. You're all gonna get your water, you're gonna get your trash service, we're gonna hit a bump, and then we're gonna get past it. So all the phone calls worried about it can stop. All that does is take our time away from getting the work finished and getting everything back on the road to answer calls for angry customers who reasonably are upset. We're fixing it. Mr. Seco News, to everyone else who's recording this and putting it online, that's what's coming. Or we can let it burn. What do you want?
We actually did write a letter today to everyone
Everyone.
saying that this is what we're doing, we're getting things fixed, we have to go through everything, look for everything, figure out what we've got, what we don't have, and that we are fixing it, because I know there's been a lot of concern about people that we're not gonna have trash service, we're not gonna have water, we're not gonna have this. That's not the case at all.
No.
And after I calmed down and got to looking at our stuff, it's very fixable.
It's
Very
fixable.
fixable. It's just a
It needs
matter
a
of
management. There's been a lack of management. There were some gaps and things fell through. We put our trust in people to get a certain job done, but nobody actually popped the hood and checked the oil. Well, we checked the oil today. They're in there. So we're gonna put oil in it, we're gonna get back to work.
Just for clarification, 7 of you is still gonna be on council.
I have no idea what's coming.
No idea what's happening until.
I thought, this afternoon, I thought we had it worked out, but after listening to Scarlett, it sounds like we may be incorrect. We need to go find out.
No, we'll workshop Friday.
We're gonna workshop on Friday, we'll know on Friday.
To try to figure
We
out.
want to give you the truth, not what we think.
And hopefully we'll get more
How they're
people
gonna
run for
figure
town
it out.
council, so this way, you know.
As much as I like to be volunteer, of course. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, so
Hopefully we can get more people to run for town council and step up for each position, so we can replace the people that have been in for a while. We can get things done. I myself am a disabled veteran. If anybody knows anything about how the VA takes care of those veterans, it's horrible. It's horrible. They don't pay us enough to even live on. Walmart employees make more than those veterans do. But I took a nice chunk of change, nothing to sneeze about, out of my pocket, and I invested in a sound system that I'm hoping to bring in some events to this town. I already talked to Bonnie, and she knows the dancers and that stuff, or like Native American tribes. We're thinking about bringing some of those down here and having a teepee set up here next to the post office and that stuff.
we're way off the agenda.
But I'll get to that once, you know, we have the trustee reports, I'll get more to that.
We're going to move on to hiring a trash supervisor. We interviewed as the trash company yesterday. He's not necessarily a supervisor, he's more gonna be like a loader. He used to work at TLM, so he has a lot of staffing experience, stuff like that.
Can
Very,
we cut down the cost on, please?
very nice kid. He's in his staff spot. I would like to interview and to hire him. We're going to hire him at 16
Right.
an hour. He's willing to come to work. He had to give them, I thought it was very nice that he said, I need to give Family Dollar notice because they were nice enough to give me a job. So I mean, that says a lot about his character right there. So, he's gonna start at 16 and then we'll go from there.
What did you say?
And there's nothing that
Very
anybody that's
tall
already
person.
working here can do to not have another
Looks like Jacob,
payroll.
a long red
We
beard, red
right
hair.
now, we need,
Yeah, he's a big.
and he is
huge.
very qualified for our position in a training situation. He's got the heavy equipment experience, he's got the big rig experience. He previously held a CDL, he just let lapse.
TLM.
We're gonna get that straightened out, so now we're gonna have an extra CDL driver that can also supervise, assist with light maintenance on the trucks, and run the backhoe when we need. He's going to fill several positions for us at the moment.
He's gonna do maintenance too?
He's gonna do whatever we ask, and from here forward, that ain't my job, that's not how we're doing it around here. Everybody's got to work, that's your job. Whatever we need done, that's what needs done. And if you don't wanna do that, we'll find someone who does.
And he absolutely asked all the right questions.
I think he's an outstanding candidate. I'd like, or we have a motion?
No, not yet, but I would like to
No,
entertain a motion.
because, the not a supervisor part is what gets me. I thought we were hiring a supervisor. that
Well, I think he's
also-
promoting to a supervisor.
Okay, so
At
let's
90 days.
use our words
Okay.
properly, because, we need a supervisor, so they have somebody to go to for their chain of command.
Okay, so tell me how you want me to word this.
I would make a motion to hire Zach as our trash supervisor on his 90 day probation.
With maintenance overlap?
With maintenance overlap.
I second that. I guess we have.
All for 16?
Make a motion,
Gary, motion?
second?
Second.
That's awesome that you're getting somebody that can do all that for 16.
Well,
That's-
once he's supervisor after 90 days, he will go to 90. If he gets a CDL, he'll be worth more to us. But right now, our drivers make more than that now. Anybody with a CDL around here is hard to find and definitely worth the pay. So we're gonna work with him and C-Tran. We'll be working on that. This week is a little chaotic. It was going to happen this week, maybe next week. We're gonna get him in here, get him trained, get him on the routes, get him used to what's going on and introduced. At the same time, he's still exiting his other job and he's doing it respectfully, exactly how we want it. So 2 weeks, it'll be worked out in a couple of weeks.
So Jay,
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Cody? Joe? Okay, so the next thing is hiring office staff. We interviewed someone today for, potential treasurer. She has, a lot of background. She's done a lot of office stuff.
Got her certified bookkeepers from a local community college. She's got the experience we need in the jam we're in. Bring in someone fresh that understands QuickBooks and understands our software and is willing to come in right now.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you guys making sure that anybody you put in the office is bondable? Because that is
Will be.
a problem that has gone on for years and years.
Excellent
in this
point.
town.
I agree with that.
If they're not
supposed to be
bondable,
bonded.
no.
And
I don't care what kind
We
of
were always bonded.
experience.
That's an excellent point. We'll make sure that gets done.
They're supposed to be bonded. If they're not bonded, they don't have a
We
job.
were always bonded.
They're not. They shouldn't be there.
We'll reach out and make sure that's something we can get straight with her. Otherwise, anyone that comes in, you're absolutely right. If they're handling our money, we need to know. You're right, I agree.
Do we want to vote on this now, or would we like to interview a couple more people?
I don't know that we posted the position.
No.
I would like to get some resumes in. Honestly, we need more than one person. We
I would
need
say we
two.
wait.
So let's see what we can get in.
We, by Colorado by statute, have to have a clerk. We have to have a clerk, so we've got to,
Let's get that posting and
so we're gonna wait, hold off that clerk.
We'll post it and wait to see what the outcome is of the posting, how many people apply.
because we need people now. We do.
And we need people to step up. Not just
What our
walk-
schedule
not
is,
just-
if we don't get a clerk in, we don't have anybody to be our election clerk, and
We cannot hold election without a clerk.
Somebody needs a job.
Well, they're actually supposed to be trained for elections. There's an annual requirement.
There's 5 of them.
there's a five.
Higher. Do we move forward? Cody, what's your opinion?
We need somebody in here, and we need to have this office clerk.
Interim clerk, yes.
Could we hire her as the treasurer and interim clerk, and just get her in here to be our,
Interim treasurer, interim clerk, while we get it figured out. Not lock it down too tight. That work, Mr. Johnson?
I mean, you need a clerk.
We need a clerk.
You can't.
Put it on a 90-day probation.
90-day probation, yeah.
When did you start?
Monday? Said she was starting.
Sorry,
Hire her on a probationary status.
Absolutely probationary, 90 days, $19 an hour.
Which is cheap for a treasurer in this town.
She's got more quals than anybody else does, and she can come in there. I don't believe she's gonna accept less. So we have a choice. None of the choices are good choices. They're all bad.
I say hire and still post it.
Yep. I agree.
It's the term interim.
Interim and probationary.
All right. So we voted.
I'll make the motion.
Second?
I'll second
Okay. Jay,
Yes.
Gary,
No.
Cody, Joe.
Yay.
Yes. Okay, cleanup dates. I've had several people call me wanting to know when our cleanup days are gonna be. Are we going to have cleanup for the spring? I think we need to. People are wanting to get rid of stuff.
What do you have, what dates do we have in mind?
We usually do it at the end of April,
That's right.
so,
Oakwood does it on Earth birthday weekend.
which is,
It's in the middle of April.
$17.
you never find a calendar.
It's the 22nd of April.
It's a Saturday.
It's Wednesday. So that weekend would be my birthday, the 24th, 25th and 26th. It's my 40th. Yes, I had to throw it in.
Does everyone know where Scarlet lives? They live in Preston.
Yeah, she was right, just like a.
I live half a block away from her, so yes.
It's not a.
Levi, where are you? Don't you usually work, clean up?
I'll volunteer if I'm here that weekend.
Okay.
I'll be down with the dump.
Thank you.
Weekend.
The more we can get out of payroll, the better.
The 24th, 25th, and
What the
26th.
fuck is this?
Weekend, right?
Yeah. It's a Friday, Saturday, and half a day Sunday.
Because if you're having trash guys, that'd be overtime, right?
Probably. Because I know I'll be able to help you all 3 days if you need it, so.
Okay.
Call me. I know the trucks. Don't show me again.
Okay, so Robert can volunteer. And we need to separate, right? So we need to make a few calls. I'll get with either Robert or Levi and get those calls and get them made. So people can, usually Bird brings his trailer and gets all the metal and appliances and stuff. We could throw all the limbs and stuff down.
I gotta take a little time off to bring my semi loads of stuff in.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just go right around the corner and clean up as you go. Admin for the Alert 360. The Alert 360, someone needs to explain what the Alert 360 is.
Alert 360 monitors our door tags and it's supposed to be a cloud storage for our DVR. Our DVR is insufficient, but does the job. We definitely want it on the cloud so that when we get cores in, because we've been getting them, it's available. Went to check on it this week or last week, found out that we didn't have the correct access. We need to set up administrators. I believe myself and Cody should be the administrators, or someone. We should never have one administrator over any of this. Someone to check the other person, make sure everything is going right. I believe Cody will hold me accountable. I'll hold him accountable. So that works. We need to send in a letter to them officially adding us as the administrators and giving us permission to make changes over the phone, to do anything. At the moment, we are completely locked out from making any changes or any control. So this must get done for me to move forward with this. This is what we discussed at the last meeting. I told you I was gonna look into it. Didn't get far enough.
Okay, so I need someone to make a motion to add the two of you as,
I don't think we.
and you guys can't do it since you're Gary. And so you're gonna have to second his. To have Cody and Jay as administrators.
I think we should also do, I don't know if we can add this in the agenda, but we should do the same for the phone system, for all of our systems. We need to have duplicate administrators. If everyone's good with it, Cody can be my check, I'll be his check. Or send whoever, I'm not actually sure who's even gonna be here. But more than one person needs to have oversight.
So we have the phone system,
Phone system, security system,
and what else? And that's next.
Nextiva. That one's pretty easy, I'm already on that one. But I would like someone else to be on it too.
Jay, were you informed as to why they're 4 phones, what the thought of that was originally? Did you
We
do
need,
that?
we need multiple lines. We use multiple lines. I found the problem in the phone lines. I was gonna get to it in the trustee report. Maybe I'll just get it done real quick. The third phone line, like, using software, you can route where it goes. Line comes in, it goes here, it goes there. If they don't answer, it goes to voicemail. We can line out a ridiculous map to do so. Press 1, part of the map, et cetera.
Yeah.
Our third line was set up to be used for the Sugar City Volunteer Fire Department.
Correct.
That phone line doesn't exist.
Exactly.
So when 2 people are on the lines and the third call comes in, that line gets routed to nowhere, which is where we're losing it.
Right.
I attempted to fix it last week. It took exactly 1 click deauthorizing a license, 1 click. For me to crash our entire town's phone system. I spent 2 hours and 5 minutes waiting on customer service, very nervously, because I figured half the town was mad. From the first customer service person to the second person was 2 hours and 5 minutes of voice or of snooze music. We got it done. I got it fixed. I did not get the other stuff fixed because I just wanted the town's phones back on. I had no intention of knocking them out. I did say at the last meeting there was a chance I'd break it. I did. It took 1 click. It didn't even take 10 minutes. It was 1 deactivated license and everything crashed.
The original plan was just.
Well, thanks for screwing it all up.
You're welcome. I'm good at that, boy. And I take it, when I break it, I fix it. You know, it's not like I saw it to the end. That problem's fixed. Now, that has opened a backdoor service ticket for me. So now most of the problems can be addressed in writing. However, this week has been a bit chaotic and I had other priorities.
Here's your sign. The original plan was the fire department was supposed to have a phone line. Are you aware that we get dinged from CERTA for the fire department
Let's
not
discuss
having?
that on another night.
Yeah, just in
I
that.
will listen to you, but
That-
we're dragging way deep
That
tonight.
affects
Can
our
we get to that?
homeowners.
Yes, ma'am. I will discuss that with you. It's just not, can we do that another day?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a first from Gary and a second from Joe. Gary? Joe? I don't think you two can vote, so, and I'm a yes, so you guys are, you'll take care of getting Cody all set up.
It's just a piece of paper. We send it into him. And have his name. I'll set him out on how to do it. He should be able to check it from wherever he needs to. I'm only gonna be checking it from the office, but definitely check on it. That's what it's for.
Okay.
Honestly, I think if we'd have been watching it closer, we may have caught some of the turns on it.
Yeah, okay. We don't have a public works report or a trash company report. We don't have a clerk's report. I'll start at this end this time. I always start at that end. Joe?
Yeah, I spent the money out of my pocket to get a system and that stuff to bring in events and that stuff. I was thinking about going on Facebook and advertising for a 4th of July event, having music in the park with karaoke and bringing some people and that stuff. I was talking to Bonnie about bringing in Indian dancers, you know, that stuff, and that to bring in more people, events and that stuff for this town. The money that I spent on the system and that stuff, I could have used for other things. But I love this town so much that I'm not asking for retribution or any kind of repayment. I have this equipment now and I will donate it freely for these events. You know, this way people, you know, can enjoy it.
Thank you.
As long as I get permission to advertise these events in advance.
We'll be working on an events coordination now. We're not, right now, we have many other things to work on, but if you want to work on that project.
I'll work on that project. I'll put the posters and that stuff on Facebook. I'll start with there and that stuff because it's the most free advertising we can get about a 4th of July event coming up, and we'll see how it takes off from there.
And like I told you, Cody and Karina usually do the 4th of July thing, so give it Cody.
I will. I'll give it to you.
All right, do you have anything else?
Yeah, that's good. Sorry.
Cody? Jerry? Okay.
Covered the phones, covered the systems. Give us some time. We're gonna fix each system one at a time. We're gonna get the filing figured out. please be patient.
You gotta triage your problems though.
No doubt. Come help me.
I already said I'm gonna be here tomorrow helping you with
All
election
hands
stuff.
on deck. Everybody that can come that has any sense and will not make things harder, get in here. We need someone to sit on the phones. Most of you know what we need. Come in.
I got one more question. As far as the office staff goes, who came up with the bright idea in the past about letting them have off on Friday when most people get paid on Fridays, and that's when they want to pay their bills? Is that going to continue with the new staff?
No.
Good.
Things will change around here, Judge. A lot of things will change, and at first, everyone's gonna freak out because that's how it happens with change, especially when it's abrupt. But if we don't stop now, we don't fix it. If we don't, yes, ma'am.
The fourth line that you have, is that for the trash service?
All 4 lines are one line. You get one phone number, you call in, the software breaks it down and creates 4 phone lines. There is no phone line at all, it's actually all Ethernet. But the routing of each line is what's important. When you call in on the first line, you don't get someone, it goes to voicemail. We get that in an email within a minute. But when you go to that third line that is incorrectly routed and will be corrected, you go to some black hole somewhere, and that's where we're dropping all of our customers. We actually needed all the 4 lines. You would be amazed at how an example, we had a mechanical failure, one of our trash routes got behind. Every customer called. I personally spent 4 hours that day fielding nothing but calls, making sure that they knew we knew that they didn't get picked up. We can't help the flat tire, we can't help the mechanical issues, we're doing our best, but our trucks are worn. So when they get off. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, my second question is, do you have a triage system set up? Because there are so many things that need to be done that constantly get put on the back
I
burner.
will personally send you my plan. It is 6 pages written out step by step. It covers pretty much every system. It's very well thought out. I worked on it for 2 months. I have an idea. If you dislike it, come tell me what you don't like about it, or get in here and help. Cindy, I gave the plan a month or 2 ago. It's a solid plan. It's gonna take a lot of work. A plan is a piece of paper. Now we have to get in here and do the work, and that is the hard part.
Well, your billing for the trash service has been bad,
Agreed,
and they've been getting their payments, their bills late,
agreed.
so they get charged late charges.
We're
Bingo,
gonna
right
fix it,
away.
Cindy. Give
And
me
I've got
a
a
couple
friend,
months.
I have a friend in Manzanola that's had our trash service for a couple of years now, and it's a constant ongoing problem. And that's not fair.
Oh, I will
There are
tell you
to deal
many
with this
problems.
every month.
It's about to be. We have found many of the sources.
Today is the first.
Today's the first day.
This has never
I
happened.
can't help.
I have the bills in there, all I need. Gary was trying to help me and we could figure it out. As soon as we could get the printer to work, the bills are done. We just need to put stamps on them and mail them.
That's it.
And
They will
last
go
month
out
it was the
most likely on
27th
time
when they
this
went
month,
out.
which last month they did, and they went out 3 weeks late for a reason I can't explain because there's no good reason. But this month, Cindy and I personally are in the office. We were all day today, we'll be all day tomorrow. We're doing the work now. It's not the office staff anymore. It's Jay and Cindy and whoever else will join us. And Kim. Kim deserves a remarkable amount of she's put in more work up here for.
Appreciation, yeah, that's the word I was going for.
Today it said, where did all that trash come from? I said, that is what Kim has picked up and put in the trash.
Kim
It is
cleaned that
amazing.
office all day. We are breaking down files, we are opening up things, we are taking giant piles of we don't even know what, we have to go through it. Today, we ended up having our systems got pulled apart, things got unplugged, boxes got dumped out. It was a disaster in there. But we spent the whole day working on it. And I spent the whole day on one tech support after another, breaking through passwords because our password.
So does that mean I ain't gonna hire them
So I had
back?
to
Cause they always
reset
seem to hire people
everything.
back like Crystal. You do stupid stuff and they hire you back.
From 9 in the
When you're breaking down files.
There there was a lot of work that went into it, just to
So
get,
much.
just
Not
to
done.
get back to where we can even start to even figure out. And that's the problem is we have a plan, but with that plan,
That's
every day
evil.
somebody
You should be
throws a
able to
wrench
sue
in
them.
it. So we
Every
have to triage that
That's
first
evil.
before we can go to the
I mean,
next
mature.
thing, so. But it's gonna come together.
And is the
It'll
Yeah, I
rest
know I
of the
didn't like that
board
bit.
on board with
You still
that,
like her?
that plan as a whole?
Good.
So are you
I don't
guys
even
all-
know if
I
they
didn't
can
like
see
that
it.
bit.
I offered to Gary, but I
I
haven't
did
given
like
it
that
to
bit.
him. I personally
He's like
made sure
a dog,
Cindy got it
like
because
the
she's the
number
mayor and I wanted her to lead. I did not, when I handed her that plan, I wasn't aware of our current election issues. I had assumed she would be in place for a while, so I gave her the plan because she's the leader. She agreed with the plan because I'll send it to you. I'll post it publicly so everyone can see exactly what it says.
So it sounds
Don't
like your
want-
plan needs to change a little bit and have the election at the
We
top of
never
it,
did
because
what
if
they
you don't
did,
have the
that's
election
for
stuff
sure.
squared away,
That
the
election
rest
didn't
falls
exist in
apart.
my plan, because my plan is a financial restructuring plan to get us out of our problem. The election stuff, for me, is a distraction.
Yeah, she's.
It's not, it'll break down your whole, I promise you.
I agree with you. I'm not arguing with you. You're probably right. I didn't break it. I'm trying to fix it. But what I'm working on is not city council.
Yeah,
It is
it's
fixing
aside.
the office.
The election stuff is aside from what
For
your
my
plan is.
primary. That is Cindy's primary. The election nonsense, she's the mayor.
Gotcha.
That's her job. My job,
Actually, your town clerk's job.
well, we don't have one that makes her the clerk, I think.
Yeah, but I can't be because of the election.
Pull your
So we're
name out of the ring.
We're gonna have to figure that out.
Well, I'm telling you that poor woman, whomever you're speaking of, because y'all didn't say her name, I'm assuming it's a woman. Her bacon is literally on the fire and she hasn't even hired yet.
We told her.
I'd hire you, come on.
You don't have the money to.
You're right. Actually, we just freed up a lot of payroll recently.
We don't know that. We don't even know who we've been paying bills to. Y'all have no idea how
No
much
idea.
money you have.
We don't. We just don't. We have an idea. We're pretty close. But we also have been finding a lot of information that we didn't make this. You know, there's an information disconnect in this office. It's about to get fixed. And then we're gonna clean up the mess. And it's a lot of mess. But we'll do it. Time, yes, ma'am. Give us time. Give us some breathing room to get it done. I can't fight you with one hand and work with the other. I work with two hands. So let me get it done. Let Cindy get it done.
It's-
Cody.
It's gonna be fine.
Gary spends more time in this office than all of us until I got on this council. Now I'm trying to keep up.
And outside working all the time too for free.
He does.
Yeah, I know.
Understand, this is a full-time job that has no pay, no benefits. You get cussed at almost every day.
I'm sure.
It
Your
costs
life
us
literally
money.
gets threatened.
The weird stuff that's happened since I decided to get into city business, the things people have done to my house, my cars,
In your house, really?
it's a lot.
On your cars? Really? You got them on camera? So you know who it was?
Anything else?
Yeah,
I have a lot to say, but I'm too tired to say it, so. I would like
People are
to,
so immature.
oh, thank you.
Like who does this shit? That's what I said ever since I moved here.
All in favor?
How crazy
Aye.
stupid game.
Okay. We'll Friday at 2:00.
But then we saw the bobcat.
I'll work on that council.
So
Didn't even eat your
it
chips.
could have been the bobcat. Because apparently there's a bobcat in town.
Yeah, I just heard that. It
Yeah.
might be even time.
So I was like, I bet that's how the cat head was in there. Because it didn't have a body, it was just the head.
That's freaky.
Yeah.
None of these people are pretty like that. Like when I first moved here, Daniel broke the windows out of my truck.
That was hard for me.
And they just doing petty stuff. And like, me and the next door would knock on the window and show me how they keep and I just had it all the way around. You know, I had a pet house behind me, Dennis.
Yeah.
And Russ in front of me.
I knew Dennis.
All around, like 6 of them.
Yeah.
The doggy died. And that one chick man died. And Dennis died. So that helped my neighborhood out a lot. The only one I have problems filling back now is Dave. Dave and his brother. But that was nice of you to write all that down. My daughter thought it was really nice. She said, I appreciate allies.
Just in case.
Yeah, really.
And it applies
It
to
costs a lot
anyone.
though, doesn't it? Because it's not what you.
Change the names and, you know.
Yeah, yeah, no,
use
no,
it for
nice
anyone.
of you, yeah.
Or if you wanna make a good speech, just take out the part you like.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was
Sounds
like,
like something she do.
yeah, I was
How do you
like,
pronounce your last name?
Kohler.
Kohler?
Kohler, yeah.
What kind of name is it?
I think it's German. I think so. Okay, what do I need to do? I probably need to keep my
That's a cool little bag if you keep folders in.
I think it is a diaper bag.
It's good for folders though.
Yeah.
For what you're using it for.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It works
sleep
really
good
good.
tonight, hon. Wish I could help you guys, Barn. I gotta go to Pueblo tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks. All the way to Pueblo.
If it's so funny when they are yeah. And it's so
Yeah.
like,
Be on the ballot. Last week, or whenever it came last time, they said they were gonna have it on.
and the state troopers going like this, the great kids like this. And my God, I was like, oh God, that's just at the right time. And Greg goes, I'm like the best time down there to drag that freaking thing back over 29. Tracks, railroad. It was that ridiculous.
He's the Democrat dude.
I was like, oh my God.
It's just time. Alright, so there's something wrong with him. I'm not. Look at these work orders.
You're kicked out, that is slick. That is, no wonder he didn't want that, because he was shaking his head. No, yeah, they got caught. Oh, geez.
I just, so, and I tried to sit down with you. And I was terrible road to walk. I've got one called Source. Why? You can't.
Oh my God, that is. I just have to tell you, that was so good. My
So what behind they gave you the
I wanted to. Yeah, that mouse.
I was taking all the shelf staples.
I can go they're all out of grace. But it was so funny.
You've gotten a lot of work done though, so.
I'll get the other off, I'll share on the papers, but I'll need to wait.
And then when he got killed in the.
Well, see, I can just quit and go home.
We get to do step up. Because I want to help fix the problem.
That's why I'm only doing
They're part of the problem.
the five. That's
I heard that video and I thought, why did the state?
Violence, all I'm not gonna answer.
I know,
Today I
There's
answered.
no one you can run crap.
I will go home and that'll be there. Today I wrote everything down. Oh, and I showed I wrote the work orders, all the time. Whatever it was, I wrote it on a work order. And if Cindy needs to check on billing, if it goes to her.
We don't know till we
Or
investigate.
I will use the cash can.
What's your nickname? News Weasel or something like that?
I just didn't sign.
I was like,
I could always-
is that an Adrian?
Their phone numbers, But I put their address, their name, they're all in there, I just filled them out during the meeting. That's what I did during the meeting, I brought them in
We
and
need
then
an
I wrote it
ordinance
all.
banning him.
So they're all in there on the desk.
I was gonna make you a flyer that says you're free all the time for the town, you know, because who else does that? Who else cares?
So,
So that's, I'm your fan. I just changed the Jerry Springer program today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you vote for you, yeah. Vote for you, maybe do other things. That's better.
Well, that's not like I'm not judging, but I think we
can I just say show them on the phone? All right, so.
Well, does anybody know? I don't know how you handle it.
Okay, so since Adrian's here,
You don't know?
are we finally gonna say, I'm sorry, that's all I'm saying, Scarlett, that's all I want.
I'm sorry for calling Scarlett. Why did you?
Oh, yeah. Are you gonna do it? Put it on the water?
No. I just needed someone else to hear, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just needed to hear that, I'm sorry. I called Davina, I called Vicky, I talked to all the girls and they said you were fine with it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure.
Yep, that's what I was told. That's what I was told was,
Well, like I
you were
said,
totally on board.
Yeah,
That's what I did, because it's all shelf stable. I gotta keep rumming. Like, Roman doesn't eat hopes and dreams.
No, he doesn't. I don't think he eats anything, he's so skinny.
Oh, he eats, trust me, he eats. It just doesn't get on him.
There you go. Okay, this is off.
Yeah, it doesn't get on him. He does not gain weight. It just, he eats. He's not married.
Oh, well, that would explain why he's not in the book. I remember the day that you were looking at it, you were telling me that you had a baby.
Yes.
And you wrote his name.
Yes.
Somewhat,
I just
okay,
don't remember
I don't know
his
how
name.
accurate they are.
William Guthrie.
So, some things kind of,
Yeah, when
Lennox,
I mean, there's another space.
Robert, but Robert was gonna replace.
That happened yesterday?
Children because.
oh
remember,
yeah,
grandma was
it was
gone.
bad.
They didn't have any
They
children.
destroyed the whole
So
office.
his kids took his remains, donated him, and sent them to his ex-wife. So that he could be on the mantle with his
Well, I'll
ex-wife.
tell you one thing.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
For a little while. I realized my
And
body-
somebody's monitoring what anybody says, that's illegal.
It's already there.
So,
That's what happened this morning, because I was like, I've gotta ask.
that was
Two
all.
very
Because if
small-
you look at the book. and-
Yeah.
My body cam can like,
Oh, no,
tell my wife.
So
That would be,
I
that
came
would
to Sydney,
explain why.
That's
and we
not.
went to lunch, and I told her everything.
So yeah, I was told that you were told.
You can record
And that's
anybody
why I was
all
so
the time.
pissed. That's why. Because I was told everybody was on board with me coming and helping.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
No, you can, because I have to, I have mess houses all around me and I have to.
That's why, even though,
In Colorado,
Yeah, the cops
that
told
was
me.
yesterday.
even though
Not today.
I
Today
am,
the body.
The cops
cam
tell me
was
to
like-
keep them on.
I don't trust him, my mom was right, like, I hate to say that, but my mom was
So,
right.
And the cops will
I
tell
don't
you.
know.
Saying
Oh,
that
baby, I'm telling you.
I know the same party that said it was on.
Can we address this right here and right now?
The cops told me.
So that she understands
for filing, but if any
the law,
comes on,
when it
and
comes to
I
body
hear
cams.
stuff from,
She's under the assumption Jay left it, his body came in here today,
Oh, it's evil.
came in here and started some shit and posted it. And I'm trying to tell her she doesn't know what she's talking about.
It was
That's not what
yesterday,
happened.
I think she's talking about yesterday, I don't know.
But that we can't leave body cams, yeah. Jay
What
left
is
it.
that? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the body cam can be on.
Scarlett,
at any time, anyone can give
She
you
means
information.
it's illegal to have a camera.
When you let the.
I don't know.
No, it's not. I had a
That's why I'm
cop
like,
me.
there's an attorney right there who might be
Yeah,
able to
because
answer that
I've been surrounded
question.
by men's hands for the last 10 years. I only got one house left to live in. The cops told me to keep my
Go
camera.
call an attorney, ask.
And my
Colorado, you can do that.
Like I told this, and all your friends.
I don't care being recorded. Like, I stand 10 toes
Daddy,
down
I
with what I
suggest
say.
you get a
So,
lawyer. Because everything's on recording.
Will you listen? Looking at me, you're
Turn
wasting your time, you're going backwards.
Okay.
That's all I'm like, everybody knows where I live.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not hard to find.
This stuff
I don't know, so there's one
happened
person I
before, and I come volunteer.
I'm not hard to find. I live by Sydney. That's why I'm like, I'm really not hard to find.
I stole my grandbaby's
everyone
pool one
in this
time.
town
They
that
were
counts
like,
as volunteers.
So in this town is not
I
that
didn't
big.
know shit. This town, Barker.
cheap people
It's so
can't even buy a big
it's so
pool.
It's
We
been
have no
going on
money.
for years.
I don't care. I don't. At this point.
No, I don't even know what happened, I just
I don't
barely
care if
heard.
you come, I don't care if she leaves, I don't give a shit if you didn't do your job. I don't anymore. The town is going under now. Keep being difficult, but believing whatever you want.
No,
Well,
you
you said Sam at
I'm
8,
just
so I was gonna
saying,
come around 9
this
or
is
10.
what, somebody comes in to volunteer to help.
No.
It's gotta be business.
It's gotta be your way.
No, it needs to be,
No, it's
let's
not.
take care of this. No, it
It's
needs to be, let's
You know how
take care of
people
this, we can get
No, it
this
needs to be Debbie
done.
Larson's way, not the
No,
law, Debbie
no.
Larson's way.
No, that isn't it at all.
If it's not your way, you're not doing it legally.
No, I'm just.
Then do it, Debbie. You come in here tomorrow and do it, all by yourself.
No.
So tomorrow Debbie's gonna come in here and do all the filing, cause she knows. And she knows how to do it, and if we don't do it her way, then it can't be done. Because we, oh, I know you do. But Debbie seems to think that Jay recorded that on purpose. And if anything like that happens when she's volunteering, she's leaving.
It is
I
not
don't-
against Colorado law.
I give no
though.
shits if you come in
That's
here
what I
anyway.
said.
I'm doing the work.
I've had cops tell me I can keep my cameras on all them crackheads. Craig's got only got one more.
You know, at this point, I hope the town crashes and burns.
He doesn't eat the fruit.
I do.
I hear you, I hear you.
I hope the election goes
Oh,
fast.
that 90s song, sometimes I'd like to watch.
I'm taking out potatoes. and
You know what I'm
beans
talking about?
because I can feed him rice,
You know
beans,
that song?
potatoes. Yes, absolutely.
You can,
See you in the morning. We're gonna build a calendar.
When did they do that? The day before yesterday?
Just
What's
to be
today,
safe.
Wednesday? So they did it Monday?
Don't count on me till 10.
They tore
Yeah.
everything up on Monday?
I want Sam to have time.
So
to-
this is what really happened.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, you never told me. Isn't this toilet paper yours?
Kim.
No.
Oh.
Debbie Larson's mad, I guess, because Jay left his camera in here today. And it was recording on purpose. And she wants it to be told that she's in here volunteering, that if anything's recorded in class, she's not coming in. And I hate to tell y'all, everything that happens here is
Everything's
public record.
recorded, and it's all recorded anyway.
The cops tell me all
And
the
then she
time
tells
that's
me,
what
"Well,
I
I'm not
should.
gonna come here." At this point, I'm the one coming in here. I don't give a shit who don't come in here. The whole fucking town needs to burn. We have no money. Y'all run it to the fucking ground. You have lawsuits out.
She done made her mad.
Get home, filing a lawsuit against y'all.
Huh?
Stupid fucking
Is that
shit.
your computer?
I'm not helping y'all. Why? I have no fuck, you know why? Because I don't want pedophiles in here working
She
for the
pissed you
town.
off, you're
Because I
tired.
don't want this shit to keep happening.
You're tired.
And I said, hey, let's not do this. And I said, no, y'all are lying. The audit didn't get started.
Is that your
And
computer?
I admit it, we heard it wrong.
Not,
you want
I
to
heard
get
it
it?
wrong.
We
This
did.
is beyond, you gave Cody credit right there.
Yes, I did.
You said,
Because
Cody, you did the audit.